Hey, what's up? I just wanted to talk about something that is a serious problem in today's electronics industry. It's not just with wireless earphones and so on. I thought about this when a friend of mine told me that his flagship Logitech mouse started giving trouble and it was just out of the warranty. And it turns out there was nothing that Logitech could do to help him out. No replacement, of course, because it's out of warranty, but this was not serviceable at all. It's not something you expect when you pay as much money as you do for flagship models. Now, a similar thing has happened to me, and some of the viewers who have mentioned the same to me about the earphones that I have reviewed. One of them being something I reviewed last year. These are the Mi True Wireless Earphones 2. And it had a very slight, small issue actually, which could be handled with a soft reset. But the thing is, even after it's corrected after the reset, the problem kept persisting. The problem with these is they had specifically 6 months worth of warranty. So I did get in touch with me. I think I sent them a mail, or I forget now. It was a year back, but this was during the lockdown, so it was understandable that they couldn't get back to me and so on, or even offer replaceable parts. Now, the next set of earphones that I had an issue with, I reviewed fairly recently. It was these, the Boom Audio Tremors. This was just a fun review. These were just $1,000. I just wanted to see what it was about. And usually, and I'm guilty of this, usually when I review a product, I mention that it may have a year's worth of warranty or 6 months or so on. Now, going by that, you can kind of assess how much the company trusts the build quality of their own product. So if they do mention that they'll give you 1 year worth of warranty, it's safe to say that that same product should last about a year and a half or 2 years at least. So anyway, when it comes to this product in particular, one of the features that they mention is it's IPX4 certified. So hey, that definitely means its build should be good enough to withstand splashes, right? Now, I've been very careful with these. I've never dropped them. But while reviewing, I had these in my ear, and the right earbud in particular sort of came up. Yeah, there you go. This is what happened to it. It just sort of came apart, and this is literally after maybe just a few hours of listening time to assess it and write my script out. And this does not look like an IPX4 certified finish, definitely. So anyway, what I did is I sent Boom Audio a message, I think, on Instagram. I also wrote to them. They've provided their details in one of the cards, and they very clearly mention on their box that it's got a 1 year warranty. So hey, they should replace this, right? It's a manufacturing defect. I did not hear from them at all. So I can only imagine if you were to pick up a product, considering the fact that it has years worth of warranty and you face an issue, and that company does not fulfill or honor that warranty, you're going to be pretty ticked off, obviously. So here's the problem. There are bigger manufacturers, take for example like Oppo. A few of my viewers have had issues with some of the Oppo earphones. They have contacted them and Oppo has replaced the piece because it's under warranty. That's what you expect. Now, Oppo is a much larger organization, is a much larger company, so they will have some backup, which is terrific, which is what you want ideally. Now, Boom, I think, is more of a startup. I think they may have started only maybe a year ago. But at the same time, if you can't honor your warranty, don't talk about it, right? 1 year worth of warranty is a long time. And if you can't even replace a set of earphones that cost $1,000, just say you're going to do a month or 2 months or 3 months worth of warranty, because clearly there are no serviceable parts, and even if it's out of warranty, they are not going to be able to help you. To me, this is a bit of a pet peeve, because this is not just a marketing thing. It does build a certain amount of trust between the buyer and the company, and if you can't be honest toward your people who are buying into your own company, then you're not going to have any loyalists. Nobody's going to want to keep coming back to you. So just don't talk about the warranty as if you're going to honor it. So this does leave people hanging in the balance, because if there are no serviceable parts, if you can't replace it, if you can't repair it, then technically you've got somebody who spent, well, $1,000 could be a lot to somebody, and to somebody else it couldn't. So technically somebody who spent that much money is all of a sudden without earphones, and that is not playing fair with them. Now, bigger companies do have a much better support structure, whether you're talking about Oppo, Bear Dynamic, Sennheiser and so on. They do have proper service centers. I have spoken to a few of these guys. Not that I've had issues, but just to find out what's going on. But most of these issues are coming from smaller time companies that have just started up in the last few months or last few years. They clearly don't have enough of a support structure to help everyone around the country. But one would think, considering I'm staying in a metropolitan city, they would have been able to help me. But nobody even bothered calling, nobody bothered replying. So the way I see it is, when you're going in to buy a new set of earphones or any gadget for that matter, it's very easy to get carried away with the hype of new reviews or good reviews or even specs on a sheet when it comes to that product that you really want. It's worthwhile checking to see if they have a good service record for long-time loyalists, if they have any, and to see if you're stuck in a jam, will they be able to help you? Because there's honestly no point spending as much money as you will be, whether it's 500 bucks or 50 grand. It makes no sense if you're going to buy into the product and have a problem a week later and they can't help you at all. So let this be a lesson to you, because if this was your first set of earphones that you were buying and you had this kind of problem and the company didn't even bother replying to your messages, you'd certainly be really ticked off about it. But it's worthwhile keeping in mind that you should do a little background checking for the company you're going to invest in, purely because you don't want to get screwed over. They've made their money, they're pretty happy about it. The after sales is what matters a hell of a lot when it comes to these. So anyway, remember to be vigilant before you buy any products for yourself, whether they're earphones or a computer mouse or a screen or anything for that matter. You are the only person who should be benefiting from it in the long run. And remember to like, share and subscribe. And thank you for tuning into Paul's POV for some sound advice. Jay is going to complain that there are no bloopers. Sorry Jay, my wife's not recorded this video. Maybe the next video we'll have bloopers.